I'm not really sure how I feel about it because I don't know where they're going to take it anymore.
Yeah, and the thing is, the company behind it, 343 Industries, all I could find on them is the fact that they created the Halo Waypoint. That's right, the Halo Waypoint.
They're supposed to handle the Halo IP after Bungie, but what I would want to know the most, Folly, is whether or not people from Bungie are part of their studio as well, like some just left Bungie and went there. That would make me feel a little more comfortable.
Well, they're affiliated with Bungie, I think.
They're affiliated.
Didn't they make some maps for like Halo 3 or Halo 2?
The music.
Yeah, maybe.
The orchestra.
Oh, they better have the same.
They better.
They better have the same.
It has to.
I have no idea if 343 Industries is part of any of the maps.
I know they're like a block away from Halo or Bungie Studios, though.
Hold on, 343 has to be like an offshoot of Bungie because they're named after 343 Guilty Spark.
Exactly.
From Halo.
So is it Bungie Light? Is it just a split off of Bungie?
Yeah,
like some employees went over to handle the Halo IP who weren't sick of it yet, and everyone else was like, I can't keep doing it. I think Reach kind of shows that. They're like, let's get an epic storyline. No, let's just throw garbage at you guys. I hate to say it. I loved Reach's gameplay and the campaign was fun, but
who the fuck were all those characters?
Well, like, not even who the fuck were they? Yeah,
I didn't care when any of them died, except for the Russian dude, because he was kind of cool.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah,
because he was Russian.
Russian dude, are you talking about?
I think he died. He was the first one to die, like during like the epic space.
Yeah, he was
scene.
the one who went off with the nuke. That's because he was a Spartan 2, not a Spartan 3. The rest of them were Spartan 3s.
So being a Spartan 2 makes you more interesting.
Being a Spartan 2 means you're in the same class with Master Chief. The Spartan 3s were developed as an offshoot program behind Hellslay's back. They essentially took her idea, expanded on the genome they could use and the psychological aspects that are screening.
So Spartan 2s are interesting then.
Yes.
Bottom line.
Spartan 3s were developed as originally basically suicide troopers.
All right, cool.
Which makes a lot of sense now that you think about it, because they die.
All of them died.
Even the one you played as.
Yeah.
Which actually was a cool ending for it.
That ending was...
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Survive as long as you can, and then you die.
But like, what I want to know is, like, what jackass when you're sitting there and writing the way they die. I'm like, sure, they're not the epic Spartans, but they're still Spartans nonetheless. We're just gonna have her randomly get shot in the head. Even though we took out Covenant sniper rifles, so the only thing that she could have been shot by was a needler.
I mean honestly, how bad is your character development when I gave more of a shit about the Gears of War's characters?
Right. This is sad. This is truly sad because I care about Coltrane. I don't really care about. I mean, was there anyone?
I can't remember any other names.
I was sad when Carmine died.
I'm always annoyed when Carmine dies. Is he supposed to live in the next one? I know they were taking a vote on whether or not to kill him.
Wait, how does he keep coming back? Because I stopped playing.
It's not Carmine. It's like Carmine's family. And
okay.
Carmine. And the new Carmine is like the buffest Carmine of them all. Has like 2 guns on his back. He's supposed to be an epic Carmine.
Now I wonder if that's going to lead to like a 4th Gears of War game, Saving Private Carmine. The last one left.
Part of the new trilogy.
We gotta get him back to his family. His family's all dead.
Well, we gotta get him back to his hotel room.
He's the last one. His whole family's died for us. He lives. Bring him back.
Bring him back so we can tell him all of his family's dead and he can be depressed and clinically kill himself.
I've always had huge issues with Gears of War, though, storyline-wise.
I played the first one and then kind of went... Now, our listeners are thinking, oh, well, this guy's not a gamer, because I played the first one and went, okay, I'm good.
Yeah.
All set.
Like, I love the first one. It's just like, like, a huge aspect of any game to me. I mean, yes, there's the gameplay, but one of the biggest aspects is always storyline.
Right.
And first off, Gears of War 2 was a slap in the face to just about everyone who played it.
Yeah, it was.
Because all they were boasting is, okay, we heard the feedback from our players. They want to know more about these characters. They want to know more about the storyline. Everyone's really confused. So we're going to give that to you guys in this new game. And then you have giant worms, and you're still sitting there going, what the fuck is this?
I played Gears of War 2 campaign for about all of 10 minutes, and I think the big thing I remember about it is the big worm popping out of the ground, and me getting that gun that shoots out like a laser from a satellite or some shit.
Right. The Hammer of Dawn or something?
Yeah, Hammer of Dawn, yeah.
That was pretty sick.
I was like, that is awesome. And then I went to go play the multiplayer for the rest of my time with the game, which was about a week.
The multiplayer was always a huge flawed aspect in the first place.
I never liked the multiplayer in Gears. Because
I mean,
there's only so many times you can take a chainsaw to the back of the head before you go,
I did enjoy it, but there were so many glitches, so many things that could go wrong with it, a lot of balancing things. But, I mean, what I like about Gears of War 3, and I gotta give it to Cliff Blazinski.
Yeah.
Let's go with Cliff.
He's going for dedicated servers, and I think he was kind of saying, anyone making an FPS in this day, has to have dedicated servers to be taken seriously. And I agree with completely. I hate using someone to be a host. Well, Call of Duty, Halo, I hate Halo 2. I mean, I can't remember the last. I know when I'm a host, I have an advantage. I can feel it. All of a sudden, my kill to death ratio goes up just that much more. And you're wondering.
I don't think it'll matter that much for me.
Well, with our shitty connection, we're never hosts.
Yeah, it's true.
Like I've seen it happen and all that. There should be dedicated servers. I know it would cost more, but you're making money off of those IPs anyways.
And plus, all I play Halo now for is either to see lots of things blow up, have a really good time, or Grifball.
Or Teabag.
Oh, Grifball. Teabag. Yeah, I don't Teabag. I feel it's morally wrong, and I hate Teabaggers so much.
I never Teabag.
Have you played hockey? Any playlist?
I'll Teabag you bad.
Wait, what?
Then that becomes kind of gay. But,
Wait, he said something about hockey.
No, you haven't played hockey yet? The new playlist on Halo Reach?
What?
No.
It's fucking sweet. All right, so you have like the big gravity hammers, and you're pretty much, you have the full sprint the whole time, and you have to, there's like 2 goals, one on each side, and you have to put the ball in the goal. But everyone now, all they want to do is assassinate everyone. So you just see people chasing everyone around the map. They don't even play hockey.
That's Grifball.
Yeah, exactly. It's like a cool version of Grifball.
No,
I love Grifball.
What are the teams on Grifball? I forget, like 4-on-4?
Yeah, 4-on-4.
Yes.
Yeah, we would try to set up, like me and Brendan would like try to set up a team and actually fucking play the game all strategically and shit.
And people trying to get killionaires and
it was pretty fun when we were like, all right, go left. All right, you're clear, run for it.
All right, and the next one is like, okay, they always come in, they always break through the middle. What we got to do is we got to get 2 out to the side to come in from behind. Like, we didn't actually sit there and be players. We were like tempted to use a whiteboard and sit there and be like writing out shit.
Well, I don't think we ever got that far, man.
We were damn near it, man.
Yeah, we were getting close.
And then the other 2 people we had involved stopped caring. So
who were the other 2 people we had involved?
well, there was Jess.
Well, she doesn't really count. She stops carrying after about 30 minutes.
I just killed people in Grifball. That was the objective.
Same
you
here.
Want to get it over there, so kill everyone in your way.
Yeah, so he'd be
a defender, if you like.
Yeah.
We got defenders and runners, and Grifball's a very simplistic sport.
Grifball.
Yeah.
But did anyone else have this misconception, like, or maybe I'm still not correct on it, maybe I have to read one of the books, but Gears of War, is that their only planet?
I have no idea.
maybe.
I haven't seen a spaceship necessarily. There's a space station, I think.
Well, there's no
like,
rule that says
in the
sci-fi has to leave the planet.
Well, I'm not saying it does. What I'm saying is, like, I thought there was an Earth. I'm like, so wait, this is you. That means that they have been born and they were on this planet from the beginning. This is their planet, and none of their technology picked up on giant earthworms in the ground. Or giant sea monsters.
That is true.
They
where did all
expanded
this
across
shit
this
come
entire
from?
continent, and the entire time they evolved through thousands of years. They were digging tunnels under them, and there was this whole nother race just under their feet. This whole time.
How do you miss that?
And you're just kind of like sitting there like, we explore caves. You know, I mean, what, did they not explore? Were they just like, no, fuck that cave over there, don't go near it.
That is a good point. How the fuck did they miss that?
That's why I always thought there
I'm going to
was...
blame it on their version of religion. You're not allowed to go in that cave because it's sacrilegious.
I always thought there was an Earth.
And eventually some atheist motherfucker came along.
I thought that, no, I know that they're not on Earth. But I always thought there was an Earth, and they came from Earth and kind of colonized that place. But they definitely don't hint towards that in the things. And my friend told me the other day, it's like, no, dude, that's the only planet that's ever been. I'm like,
really?
so they're really effed. They're not kind of effed. Like, because, I mean, after Alaska, it's like there's one last tiny little area of continent that can't be completely dug up under, and that's to be screwed over in the new game. Like,
awesome.
Well, all right.
Successful.
They're all fucked.
Cool. All right. The last thing to talk about is how we all feel about Halo Combat Evolved getting remade.
It's fucking sweet. That's all I can say about it.
I'm on board with that.
I like how they're gonna bring back the Halo Reach engine. And
really on board if they add a lot.
Multiplayer.
Like I played
multiplayer.
And I like the idea of giving the fans this extra little, giving us a $40 game, giving us this, throwing it our way and saying, yeah, you can buy our rehash version. Like, I know they put a lot of work into, upping the graphics, all of that, but I'm like, I want more of the classic Halo then. I want that, different legendary settings or difficulty settings, I get different dialogue. I want more of that. I want more secrets.
I want sniper pistol.
Yes.
That's all I want.
Not in multiplayer though.
One reason.
Yeah, fuck that.
That's why I want it. That's what made the original one fun. It's because it was kind of broken.
Oh, you meant unbalanced. What made it fun was unbalanced.
Come on, we're talking about Duke Nukem Forever here a second ago. You know that multiplayer is going to be about. It's going to be about who gets the weapon faster.
You mean the classic gameplay where it was all about being unbalanced, but that was the core of the game, was get the unbalanced weapon and defend the unbalanced weapon. That's what it was about.
Well, every game had it. The Redeemer in Unreal Tournament. You know, what did Quake have?
I didn't fucking play Quake. I didn't bother.
BFG.
They were games.
No, the BFG was Doom.
Oh, the BFG was Doom. Well, anyways, yeah, every game had that one unbalanced weapon. That was the objective of the game.
Yeah, the entire game. It was a Slayer match, but it was your whole team's going to control the weapon. And there was some mess. There's nothing worse. Like I remember I was playing a game. The weapon was up on a hill. I grab it, sniped immediately. Sniper comes up and picks it. I was like, no.
You son of a bitch.
That weapon is how we win the game.
Unreal Tournament to me was I let everybody go for that gun and found a spot so I could snipe motherfuckers going for any of those guns.
No.
That was my entire strategy through Unreal Tournament. And I racked up kills like a motherfucker doing that.
I loved the hell out of Unreal Tournament. Like, do you remember, like, do fucking Instagib on Morpheus with low gravity?
All those settings
Holy shit, that was awesome.
Oh. God, I want to go shoot somebody in an FPS now.
I really want to see him do Nukem Forever as split screen because that'll make me buy it.
That'll make you buy it.
Yeah, that'll be enough.
Yeah, because then I can go back.
Slapping asses and
I'm not gonna really
you won't get you.
Because I want
probably
it'll help. It might make me rent it. But yeah, if it has split screen and it is the classic multiplayer gameplay, so I can go relive those days when I was young and still nerdy and didn't have friends. Well, I had friends, but we all didn't have other friends because we were nerds. We were all sad together. It was a really sad story.
That's what brought us together, and then we rolled some dice.
Yeah, and talked about the legends of Othnar or whatever the fuck. No, I never played D&D. No, kind of. Anyways, moving on.